Oh hey, how's it going, guys? I'm out splitting wood today, and it's a fairly cold day. It's probably in the low 20s if I had to guess. And I've got my chaps on because it's warmer to keep them on than to take them off, so if that gives you an idea of how cold it is. I was using the new 066 today, or the new used 066, and with every tank of gas she's getting better. I went through about 2 tanks today, and she's holding the idle fine. And boy, once you get that, you know, it's a 25-inch bar, it's a bigger bar, but once you get that bar in the wood, it just keeps cutting. She's really doing a nice job. But the reason we made the video today is because I wanted to talk to you a little bit about one of my problems with splitting wood in the winter. You know, you'll get the freeze-thaw cycle. So today we're freezing, but we had a little bit of thawing. When the sun was coming down, the snow underneath my feet was actually melting a bit, and it was getting kind of muddy. And it really stinks to split wood if you're sitting on, you know, frozen ground that starts to thaw, or ice that starts to thaw, or, you know, in the spring when things melt, you can have like 3 or 4 inches of mud there. So what I did last year is I went to Tractor Supply and I got something called a stall mat, and I put that down where I was splitting, and it just made a huge difference. Stall mat is about 3/4 inch thick. It's about 4 by 5 feet or so. And I think the idea is you put in the stall so the animals with their hooves can sit on it and be more comfortable. But it makes a great mat where you stand to split wood, because it absorbs the sun's heat, so it's going to melt any ice or snow off it quicker. And it also just insulates you from the ground, so you're always going to have that nice, comfortable mat on top of the ground. You won't sink into it. So let's bring the stall mat over and show you the difference of what I'm standing on now as compared to with the stall mat. And this thing is, it's borderline too heavy for one person to move. You got to get it just right. So there's your, there's your difference, folks. The stall mat is going to stay on top of all the frost and the mud and keep me from sinking in. And if it ever does snow, I can always just shovel off the snow on top of it, or if there's, ice on top of it, it's got some give so you can crack the ice. But it's just a great way to basically just make your splitting area more comfortable. For me, I've got tons of logs back here. What I do is I cut them and then I put them in the wheelbarrow and bring them over here, and that's how I split. So my splitting area is pretty fixed. I've got, probably about a cord and a half of wood sitting over here that's already been split. So, guys, just if you're having a miserable time splitting and you want to be a little more comfortable, go to Tractor Supply, pick yourself up a stall mat, and I think you're going to like it. Take it easy, guys. I've got the advantage. I've got that frozen wood advantage. It was down in the low teens, possibly single digits, and I'm splitting red maple, and it's just popping right open because it was frozen. It is frozen. We'll see ya. Oh hey, how's it going, guys? Well, I got you here. I just want to give you a solution to a fairly common problem when you're splitting wood. And that problem is airplanes.